Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your March love reading. I'm going to take a look at past, present, future energies when it comes to your love life. We're also going to tap into the person on your mind, their energies, what are their thoughts, feelings, and intended outcome towards you. So stick with me till the end. Okay, Virgo, I hope you've been doing well, and I hope Feb was a great month for you. I know March is going to be an action packed month for all of us, so I cannot wait to tap into your energy and see what it brings for you. In the past, I've got the Sun card. Nice. It's one of, I think it's the happiest card in the deck. So nice. Just when I said that I hope you had a good month of February, I think you did. At least the Sun card is telling me that. Okay, that's interesting. What's happening in the present? The Ace of Cups. Hello. Hello, Ace of Cups. So this could be somebody new that you're manifesting or a brand new beginning in love. We'll definitely get you some clarifiers. And then in the near future, woof, the King of Wands, somebody who's very bold, very entrepreneurial, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So could be calling in a fire sign, and maybe this is somebody you work with or somebody that you want to work things out with. I'm seeing the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the Devil underneath that, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Oh my God, Virgo, what's been going on? Hmm. Two different messages. I think some of you are coming out of a very toxic relationship that left you feeling drained, left you feeling really hurt, really upset. I'm so sorry, Virgo, if that's your story. I think some of you really couldn't sleep, like lost sleep over this person. And you really, really tried hard to make this work, but it didn't happen. So I think, but that's all behind you. That's in the past, it's bottom of the deck. So, it's definitely energy that's receded from your life. And I see happiness coming in with the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands. I'm so happy because I feel like March, the readings have been really amazing. I've read for a couple of signs before you, and they also had such nice positive messages. And personally, I feel that, it's been a rather tough time from like October, November last year. And I've been waiting for the change in the stars this March and more so in April, which is almost here. So lots to look forward to. Let's see what's the sun in the recent past. Yeah, the death card. You've transformed something in the recent past. And I think I'm connecting with some Virgos that are watching that came out of something very toxic and it took a lot out of you, but you managed to muster up the strength and the courage to turn that challenging situation into something that you can learn from and grow from. Because the sun is often about shining light onto a matter or a situation that felt very overwhelming, or maybe you were lost and you didn't know how to like come out of this situation. For some others, I feel you've maybe recently met a Scorpio because the death card is Scorpio energy and they make you really happy. So maybe you've just recently met someone new and you're having a good time, and the relationship is ascending with the Ace of Cups. Let's see the Ace of Cups. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. I was getting this message when I saw the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck that maybe some of you work with this person, the Hangman, or this is somebody who took a lot of time to make a move, but finally they did, and finally they brought structure to the situation and made a power move towards you with the Emperor energy. Or you're dealing with an Aries. This is really cool. I like this energy. For some others, I'm also getting that you've learned how to look at your past from a different perspective, and you've learned the compromises that you had to make in that relationship, in that connection. And also, you've learned what you're willing to compromise for a connection and what you're not willing to compromise. I think that's an important lesson learned, Virgo, where you've understood what are your negotiables and what are your non negotiables. What's the King of Wands in the near future? Yeah, you've got the Seven of Swords. Somebody is strategizing to come towards you. Let me get one more. Ace of Wands. Yep, this is a brand new person. You've got two aces now on the table. You've got the Ace of Cups, you've got the Ace of Wands, and guess what? You've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Wow, you're calling in your divine counterpart. I think after ending a very difficult situation with someone who perhaps at the time felt like a divine counterpart, but maybe was a karmic, or maybe was just somebody who couldn't really open up to you in the way that you expected them to, or maybe they talked a big game at the beginning but they couldn't really follow through with their actions. The Moon, Temperance, I see you healing through, and the Four of Cups has just fallen from the deck and onto the Hangman. So I think you've been a little bit like contemplative, right, about your love life, and you've been trying to look at your love life from a different perspective, and you've understood where perhaps your fears continue to be when it comes to opening up, being vulnerable. I don't think you're fully done yet in the healing process. And look, nobody's ever done, right? Like healing is a lifelong thing. So I think something in the energy in March will inspire you to continue to look at where you need to bring balance back into your love life. That's one message that I'm getting, because I did see the justice card, but it was in the reverse position. So somewhere you've learned that, you perhaps gave too much to a previous situation, and the universe or your spirit team is asking you or has asked you to reflect on that and see why that might be the case. And because you've done the work, or you will continue to do the work in March, you are attracting somebody new into your life, or you're attracting a brand new beginning. So in general readings, aces, I personally feel, this is just my point of view, can mean a brand new person, or can mean, a resuscitation of a previous connection, or somebody now showing up in a completely different way, which works for you. So take it as it resonates. But since we've got two aces on the table, we must tap into this person's energy. So this could be somebody on your mind, somebody that you've recently broken up with, someone you're dating, someone you want to date, or just a new person that you're manifesting into your love life. What are their thoughts, feelings, and intended outcome towards Virgo? Their thoughts are King of Swords, so could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is somebody, who thinks very logically, thinks very practically, even when it comes to matters of the heart. And they're taking a very practical and rational decision as to how to approach you. Or if you're already committed to this person, then I think they take very rational decisions when it comes to you and this connection overall. And there's somebody who wants to build something solid. The King of Swords is a good energy. It's not an energy that's very comfortable with emotions. So I guess if you're with this person, you already know that. What are their feelings? Ooh, look at that. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You can't make this stuff up. Okay, this person wants the happily ever after with you. This person is in it for the long run. So if you just recently met this person, I think they might not have mentioned this to you, but in their mind and their heart, they do want to take this connection to the highest level possible. They want to marry you if that's something that you're interested in. They definitely want to build something long term and stable with you. They want to have a family with you. I've got the Strength card, the Fool card. They want to take a leap of faith towards this connection. I think this is somebody who has been through a lot in their own life and now have really, thought through their own experiences and come to the realization that this works for me, this doesn't. This could also be somebody who's really like really well off. They've done really well for themselves in their career. There's a lot of money here, so they'll offer you, you'll be very comfortable financially with this person, if that's what you want. And the Lovers just came out of the deck. So yeah, their desired outcome with you is to, they see you as their divine counterpart. They see you as somebody they want to grow and invest with. And they've been waiting for this kind of a connection for some time. Maybe they've dealt with people who were really on and off, like kind of like player sort of energy. They're done with all of that, and they're looking for somebody who's willing to commit to something substantial, something meaningful, a connection that can result in, marriage one day, and having something very structured and solid with you. I do see that this person has also transformed a lot of karma in their own life. So maybe you know that, maybe you don't. Maybe, this could be your story. Maybe because of that difficult ending that we saw right at the beginning of this reading, you are now very, very clear as to what works for you and what doesn't. And that really helps this connection. And March will definitely show you some results. Like you've done the work, and here comes the universe with a brand new person or a brand new beginning. And that is sort of like your reward for all the work that you've put in. Good job, Virgo. I see that you've really healed. You've gone within, you've healed. And I'm getting that message for a lot of signs. So I think that the start of this year has been rather challenging for a lot of people, and that has helped them introspect and go within and see what's working and what isn't. Let's get you some cards from the Lovers Oracle. Okay, so one just flew out. It says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. That's amazing. Exactly when we were talking about the difficult endings that you've had recently, or even if you've not had a difficult ending, I think you've had some big realizations about your love life, where perhaps you want to do things differently going forward, where perhaps you want to amplify the things that you think are working for you, right? Because that's really important too. It's not always about changing things, it's also about continuing to do the things that are working. And I've got two more cards that have fallen out of the deck. One says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So, yeah, I think continue that reflective energy, continue to do that work. I think this is a very specific message for some of you who need to go within and do some healing work. And the last message that I have for you is criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. You know, this is a card actually that I've been pulling for myself. It's very hard to read for yourself, but I try to get some daily guidance and um, messages from my spirit team, and I think this is all about surrender. And I've been meditating quite a lot on this message that there's really no point, like you can't really change anyone, right? So if you've decided that this is the person for you, and this is the person that makes your heart sing, and this is your divine counterpart, then I think true love is also about accepting each other. And of course, everybody wants to strive and work on the things that they're not so proud of. And we all engage in behavior that is not, self serving, that really sort of takes our energy down rather than elevates us to our higher purpose. But essentially, you want to be with somebody who can love and accept you for who you are. And that acceptance and that surrender in itself can magically transform this connection. And trust me, I've definitely experienced this energy. When you start to accept things the way they are, the situation changes and the situation often improves. So that's what I have for you for the month of March. If this video resonated, please do hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye bye.